What is up, Hey Mr. R Nation? This is Hey Mr. R 2020. We have had an awesome run on this Colts franchise. This is the beginning of season 5, or excuse me, beginning of season 4. Season 1, we made it to the AFC Championship game, and then seasons 2 and 3, we went undefeated and won the Super Bowl. I'm wanting to play NBA 2K23. So, what I'm going to do with this episode, I'm going to go over my roster, and then I'm going to sim this season just to see how it goes. And then that'll be it. So this is a bookend, final episode. I'm not going to play any games this episode. I'm going to go over the roster because I spent like 2 hours with free agency, some trades, and the draft. And I had that on Twitch, and I did not get it from Twitch to YouTube on time to save it. And, you know, on Twitch, it only keeps your stuff for like 7 days or something. But that's okay. All the data's here. It'll be fine. So I'm just going to go through this menu. I'm going to show you the roster, sim the season, and we'll see how we do. So set season goal. I don't see any reason why we don't win the Super Bowl again. So that's our goal. Pardon me. I've got 110 franchise points I might as well spend. We'll do that here in a minute too. So let's go through this menu just as if we're going to play. I simmed the preseason too, by the way. So yeah. Opening day, we want stifling defense for sure. Stuff the run. You make them one-dimensional. Especially playing Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They always play me tough. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, upgrade players. I'm just going to let the computer do this since I'm not playing it. Upgrade all players. Yes. Okay. We will play here in a moment. Alright, before we look at the roster, I'm going to go over to goals here real quick. Season goal, win the Super Bowl, yep. Oh, fine. I don't even care about that. I do need to spend those franchise points, though. I've got 110. We'll do that real quick here. Select game day goal. Yeah, so stay with me, Hey Mr. R 2020 on Twitch and YouTube, because I will be starting my NBA 2K23 league, or my league with the Pacers. I'm super hyped about it. I really like our current Pacer roster. I really do. I think they're fantastic. Alright, just set the game day goals now. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Let's get out of this here and go to talent tree. So, I wonder if this is available. Hidden development trait. Ooh, I've got like 2 guys I could do. Tyrell Richard and Peel. Peel is an awesome cornerback, and Tyrell Richard is this awesome receiver. So I'm going to do Tyrell Richard. Yes. Cool. So we got that hidden development trait for him. Awesome. And what is this down here? Alright, so of course, since I have new coordinators, I've got nothing going on offense or defense. Oh, good. So defense, we do have a little bit here. One of these is for... Dang it. I always like to do my line, and they went the wrong way on this, so oh well. Let's do this. Oh, let's come over here. Help the defense out as much as possible as I'm spending points. But I'm glad I got that hidden development trait for that receiver. That was great. He's going to be a good one. He's a good blocker, and he has a 99 speed. But I get ahead of myself. Let me show you the roster. I'm really excited about it. I just did some tweaks. Most of my people are in place because when you go undefeated for 2 seasons, win the Super Bowl for 2 seasons, you don't got to do a lot to your roster. However, I'm always trying to get younger and more athletic, really watching the age of my players. I don't believe I have anybody really over the age of 30. But let's get into it. I really like this menu with the cards that shows you the team. Okay, so my O-line's intact. We got Penei Sewell, left tackle, 89 overall. Awesome. Yo. Okay. Power should not be starting at left. What is this? Why is Quentin Nelson my starting center? Oh, yeah. I was thinking about trading Big Q. So I did change his position. I was trying to get Patrick Mahomes or the Bills quarterback. Because they have a 99 overall throwing power, or the Chargers quarterback Herbert, but it just didn't work out. I didn't have enough to get those guys. So Zach Wilson's fine. He's got like a 97 overall throwing power or something, which is fine. I just like a 99 throwing power because you got a 99 throwing power and a 99 speed in a receiver. That's just sick. But let's put the big fellow back to left guard. Basically the best guard in football, one of the best linemen in football. I mean, he's the reason we're undefeated and Super Bowl win because we just run behind him with Jonathan Taylor. That is a crushingly killer combo for sure. All right, let's see what that did with our O-line here. I'm actually glad that I caught that before I simmed the entire season with him not in the correct spot. Okay, here we go. So, Penei Sewell, left tackle, 89 overall. 96 overall left guard, Big Q. Cohen, he was a first-round draft pick a couple seasons ago, and he's real solid as an 80 overall. James Daniels, we got traded from the Bears a while back, 85 overall. He's awesome. And then Langford was a number 1 overall draft pick, 79 overall. So this line has just played so good. Very good. And let me hype this Rhodes kid. He's a good backup. He was a second-round pick, I believe. All right, tight end, Jelani Woods. Oh, yeah. Troutman's back. And then this Dawkins I picked up either by trade or whatever. But all these guys can block good. But Jelani Woods is like 6'7", 6'8", somewhere in there. He's just a massive target. He's awesome. Again, all this is intact, nothing new. Running back, Jonathan Taylor, 99 overall. Oh, are you serious? What a man. Burnett is back. A young running back, a really good guy. We got ETN. He was on the trade block, so I picked him up, traded for him from the Jaguars. He caused us all kinds of problems. And then Naheem Hines was a free agent. Utility back, can return punts and kicks. Receiver, he's awesome. He was on the Colts, now he's on the Bills in real life. All right, Zach Wilson is back as my quarterback. Let me see if he's an 82 or 92 overall. Yeah, 82 overall star. So, yeah, he's played great for us. Backup quarterback. Believe it or not, I picked up Russell Wilson off of free agency. He's an 80 overall. He's like 36 or 37, but that's okay. Kilroy's back at fullback. So, again, no new news on any of this. Now, here's the thing. I traded away, I know. I traded away my best receiver, DK Metcalf, for this rookie. Where is he? Here we go. He's a 77 overall. Tyrus White. Um, and he's going to be a good one, really. If you look at his ratings, 99 speed, 94 acceleration, 81 catch, spectacular catch, 85, 87 jump, 97 agility. He's just going to be sick. He really is. And he blocks pretty good. He's a 62 run block, so he's actually going to start with Barnard on the other side. So I have two 99 speed guys who both block real well. I know DK Metcalf was the man, but and then I'll make sure Barnard's on the other side. So it'll be Barnard on one side and White on the other side. So that's my offense. The only change is the rookie White with trading away Metcalf. So, I mean, I got a defensive player I'll talk about in a moment. I got a number 1 draft pick, and I got White for DK Metcalf. So it's not like I gave him up for nothing. I got some stuff for him. Okay, defensively. All right, let's start with up front. The best front four in football. Chase Young, Kenny Clark, De'Ron Payne, Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye the past 2 seasons has had 60-some sacks. That is insane. He's only been in the league a couple years, and I think he's 3rd or 4th on the all-time sack list. When you're getting 60-some sacks in a season, that's crazy. The linebacker core is back. White, Simmons, and Chanel. Leo Chanel has really stepped up. Even though he's a 79 overall, he's played great, super fast. Nick Cross is back as my strong safety. 83, he only improves. All right, this Peel kid is a rookie. He's a standout, 82 overall. Hidden development talent, I believe. Diggs is back. Stingley Jr. is back. So, part of the DK Metcalf trade, I've got Snead from the Chiefs. So, yeah. So, Snead, Diggs, and Stingley are my top guys. Kenny Moore is not back. He was getting older. He's like 30 or something. So defensively, there's only 2 new guys. We've got a rookie here at free safety, but he's going to be a good one. And we got Snead. So only 2 starters defensively that are new. Which makes me want to go check my depth chart just to make sure everything's how I want it before we get started. Boy, if I was playing it, I would set it up one way, but I guess, I'm going to auto reorder. Since the computer's doing it, I probably won't mess with it too much, but we'll just see what we got here. So far, everything looks great. So they've got Quez Watkins playing instead of the rookie. That's really hard for me to take. But you know what? I'm going to let it stand because, the rookie or the computer is going to be playing it. If it was me, I would have that rookie starting just to develop him. Penei Sewell. Oh, yeah. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I want to mess with it, but I'm not going to take the time to mess with it all because the computer is simming. Okay, so I showed you the roster, and now let's see what happened when I click play season game. No, I don't want to do any of that. Advance week. Let's see what we can advance. Sim to mid-season, sim to playoffs. Alright, let's just sim 10 years. That's crazy. Sim to mid-season. Okay. Whew, here we go. Simming to mid-season. And we'll stop there and see where we're at. I mean, obviously I'm hoping to win the Super Bowl again this season. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah, DK Metcalf is not with us anymore. However, we've got a strong receiving core. We got Barnard, who's really stepped up. Paris Campbell. We've got that rookie who his name fails me at the moment. Quez Watkins. We got Pierce. We got a good receiving core for sure. Defensively, Blackman was our free safety, and I just thought he was very average. to pick up this awesome rookie who's going to be a Pro Bowler, I'm sure. And then Snead for Kenny Moore, because Kenny Moore was getting older. Very similar to when I traded Stephon Gilmore to get Trevon Diggs. Equivalent players, it's just Trevon Diggs was younger. I feel like the younger ball players, they get hurt less. I really believe that. Geez, how long is this going to take? We're only simming to week 5 here, people. We're not looking at the next 100 years. Come on now. I'm not sure what the problem is. Okay, so we're on week 7 now. I see what's happening. So let's say theoretically there's 17 weeks, I think, so we're probably going to... Wait, why is it simulating... Oh, okay, the mock draft. Okay, I'm freaking out. I'm like, wait, why is it simulating the draft already? All right, so... Oh, we're 6-1. That's good to see. So we've only lost 1 game. You know, you never know what's going to happen with the computer, right? Let's check our schedule, see who got us. I don't mean to be so negative. I see the record of 6-1, and I automatically want to know who beat us. The Ravens got us 24-30. Yeah, Lamar Jackson is a man. Let's look at the box score. Looks like we tried to come back in the end. Oh, it went into overtime. So, yeah. All right, let's look at player stats. I'm sure Lamar just went off. Lamar for 258 yards. He did throw a pick. Whoops. Let's look at his rush. Yeah, he ran the ball 9 times, only 37 yards. So let's look at our offense, or our production here. Passing, Zach Wilson, 276 yards, threw 2 picks. Rushing, Taylor with 15 touches. So he was getting the rock. Receiving, I don't know. All right, so we got beat by the Ravens. We beat the Jaguars, beat the Rams, beat the Raiders, beat the Texans. Oh, we beat the Chiefs and Jaguars. All right, awesome. So we're going to sim the rest of the season here. And then we'll see what happens in the playoffs. I mean, am I tempted to play the playoffs? Yes. Am I tempted if we make it to the Super Bowl to play it? Of course I am, but I'm not going to do that. We are simming. Sim to the playoffs. Okay. Sim ahead. All right. I mean, Lamar Jackson just adds that additional wrinkle that's a nightmare for defenses. So you have to protect against the traditional run and the traditional pass. But then you have that element of Lamar Jackson can literally take it to the house on any play running the football. And he's got a cannon for an arm. So you have to pass defend the entire field because he can get it downfield. And he's accurate with his passing. And Harbaugh has done a wonderful job of building the entire team around Lamar Jackson. So I think he played at the University of Cincinnati, I want to say. I actually forget where he played college ball, but he tore it up in the NCAA. And everyone was like, can he do it in the pros? You know, and there was a lot of haters on him. And I don't know where he went in the draft. I'm sure he was I don't even know if he went first round. But obviously, he's amazing. He's one of those players you just like to tune in for and watch. Really. If he ever plays the Colts and it's a home Colts game, I would very much want to go watch that. For sure. Alright, so we're in week 14 here. But, you know, I picked Zach Wilson up, gosh, I think at the beginning of season 2. And he's just developed. And I liked him because his throwing power. I mean, with the running ability of Jonathan Taylor, and then when the defense sneaks up, throwing it over the top deep, has just been my bread and butter. It's worked really well. So we are in week 16. So we should be coming out of the sim here pretty soon, week 17. And we'll see how we're doing. We'll look over our schedule and the playoff preview. I mean, I'm assuming we make the playoffs. There's week 18. Colts. It's not showing our record. Okay, that's just fine. Let's go to schedule. And we'll figure it out. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to hit playoff schedule. Don't look at this yet. Nope. We're not looking at the playoff schedule yet. We want team schedule. We don't want to look at preseason. Here we go, regular season. All right. So we're 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. Ooh. The Titans got us 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 8-3. The Texans got us 9-3, 10-3, 11-3, 12-3, 12-4. So we're 13-5. All right, let's look at playoff picture. So we should be the number 1 seed. Yeah, we're the number 1 seed. Chiefs are the 2 seed, which I believe we beat in the regular season. Wow, Lamar's team, the Ravens, did not make the playoffs. Interesting. Okay, on the other side, the Saints are the number 1 seed. Okay. So let's go back and we will sim the playoffs. So we're the number 1 seed in the playoffs on the AFC side. Advance week. So sim to Super Bowl. Here we go. This obviously shouldn't take as long because there's not as many things happening here. Advancing to Super Bowl. Let's see if the Colts made it. Oh, wow, we did make it to the Super Bowl. The 2 number 1 teams made it. Let's view playoff bracket. All right, let's look at our ride here. Okay, we played the Bengals, which were the 6th seed, 38-28 W. Played the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, 30-27. Wow, that was a close game. On the other side, the Saints barely passed by the Falcons. And then the Cowboys, that gave them a really good game. And so there we are. Let's look at yearly awards here. View yearly awards. Mahomes, MVP. Wow. We didn't even have anybody in the running for MVP. That says we play a team game, right? Coach of the year, the Jags coach. We were 7th. Okay, let's go to the AFC side. Offensive player of the year, Jonathan Taylor. Interesting that Patrick Mahomes was 6th in offensive player of the year, yet he got MVP. Okay, that's a little weird. Anyways, defensive player on the year. Man. Chase Young was 8th. Rookie of the year. We got nobody. Defensive rookie of the year. Again. Ooh. Peel. Our starting free safety was 10th. Nice. Best quarterback, Mahomes. Okay. Wilson not on there. Best running back, JT. Nice. Best wide receiver. Not us. Best O-line. Not us. Best D-line. Chase Young. That's what I'm talking about. Kenny Clark. So we had 2 guys. Linebacker. Simmons and White. Nice. 9 and 10. Best DB. Nobody. Kicker. Alright, so that's all that. Phew, Super Bowl. Dun dun dun. I mean, do I want to play the Super Bowl? Of course I do. Alright, let's upgrade these players. I'm hoping they've been upgrading guys. Oh, they had not, because I just upgraded 39 guys. Oh well. The sim's not perfect, of course. You know what I could do? I could sim the Super Bowl and just watch it. And I forget how to do that. Click on play full game. Yeah, I used to do this where I'd like sim the game sometimes. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna sim it here. Let's just do next week. Okay, this is simming the Super Bowl week. Or simming in the Super Bowl week. Alright, season recap. Oh, we won the Super Bowl. Sweet, 5-time Super Bowl champ. That's nice. MVP, Jonathan Taylor, we won 34-16. That is a very satisfying screen right there to end on. Awesome. All right, so Colts Nation, thank you so much for tuning in to this franchise. It's been super fun. We played 3 seasons. First season, got to the AFC Championship game, got bounced by the Steelers. The second and third season went undefeated, won the Super Bowl both times. The fourth season, we simmed it, won the Super Bowl. I think we lost 4 games in the regular season, so 3-time Super Bowl champs, the three-peat. Fantastic season. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Appreciate it. You know, I'm on Twitch and YouTube for Hey Mr. R 2020. Please check out my NBA 2K23 Pacer My League. I'll try to keep it as realistic as possible. I will be playing the Pacer roster. A lot of times I will create my player and me, and I'll put myself in. I don't know if I'm going to do that this season because I really like the Pacer roster. I really do. They're a young, dynamic squad. But we'll just see what happens there. So, Hey Mr. R 2020, that's where the NBA 2K23 thing's happening. Thank you so much for tuning into this Colts thing. It was super fun. Probably when Madden 2024 comes out next year, I'll be doing this again. But appreciate it. Hey Mr. R, I am out.